Hey, I'm Rob Patz, and this is Insight, and I am here with my friend Mitchell and his company, which is called the Toledo Lamp Company and Gifts, right?
Correct.
I see, I got it that time. I didn't. Off air, ladies and gentlemen, I've been calling it something else. So I'm really proud of myself. It may be the only time during this interview that I reference the name of the company, but at least it's there. And I'm so excited. I have become a fan of yours. And if you haven't been to their website, you need to go, or to their Facebook page. You do a great job, by the way. I want to applaud you for your work on social media, and tell everybody how you kind of got into the idea of creating lamps.
Well, allegedly it's a funny story. We live in downtown Toledo, and the Toledo Lamp Company was born in the warehouse district, just 2 blocks from our loft. And so we would visit them on our Saturday morning stroll to the farmers market. And we thought they had really cool industrial style lamps, and they had the big designer Edison bulbs, and that was all what we were putting in our loft. And so eventually I needed a lamp, and I had a very specific need. And so I thought, I can't find it. I'll have it custom made, and I have it made out of pipes so it fits the rest of the decor and so on. I went down, I met the former owners. I designed the lamp with them. She said, you did a pretty good job. We're thinking about selling the place. You should buy it. And as they say then, the rest is history.
History. See, so you took what was just a need, and now you've turned it into a company, and it is incredible. Tell me, and I know this is going to be hard for you because I'm sure that each of them are like very special to you. But do you have one lamp that has stood out to you that you went, "Wow, I'm really proud of this"?
Oh boy, well, that is a challenge. When we took over the business, they were making industrial style pipe lamps, and former owner was an excellent woodworker. So he did a lot of woodworking and the pipes. Um, but we were thinking ahead to a wider market. Maybe everybody isn't into, they all don't live in lofts, they're not into industrial style. So what can we do to tweak both the designs and some of the products to reach to a wider spectrum of people? So we started upcycling items also. And of course, one of the things, if you go to the website, you're going to see one of the gumball machines, because those are very popular. We take a vintage gumball machine, we electrify it, and we put colorful bouncy orbs in it, and it lights up, and it's just fun and happy and cheerful. And that's one of our trademarks. The showroom always has at least one gumball machine in it. And
Well,
then,
because of
yeah,
my era, that was a big deal. Those gumballs, remember, you go out
oh yeah,
for dinner or you go out with your family and you get a gumball. So I think our era of people, that's still very special.
yeah. And then I wanted to expand. I wanted to use my artistic skills on and do more with the pipes. I refer to them almost as adult tinker toys for the old people that know what tinker toys are, um, because they you can put them into just countless configurations. And so I was going to earlier. I was going to think about how many lamps we've actually made over the last 3 years, because I was going through some price tags, and I'm like, oh, we haven't made that one for a while. We haven't made that one for a while, and I should count these. But anyway, so our heart-shaped lamp is another one that you're going to see that's really popular. We have a couple hearts in our logo, and our tagline is, we bring love to light. We really try to bring love to light here in the shop. And so our heart-shaped lamp, and we have a couple different configurations of heart-shaped piped items, which are really unique, because you normally think pipes, there it's a pipe and it takes a corner and it doesn't make a heart shape, but you can.
I love what you've done. Like, how long, just, and I know every lamp is different, but like, how many hours do you have into, like, do you draw, or do you just see it and know it, or do you draw it out, or how do you do this?
Uh, sometimes I try to draw them out. At least in my head, I have an idea. But when you actually start putting the pipes together, then the difference in sizes, they have to work together. All of a sudden, you're like, oh, there's not room for a bulb. Looks great, but there's no room for a bulb in it, or it won't stand up. It's top heavy, or something like that. So it's a trial and error process. And sometimes I'll get something all built, and then, like I said, it doesn't want to stand up. We got to go to plan B.
Mhm. See, that's it. Hey, give everybody the website so they can find you.
Pretty easy. It's ToledoLampCompany.com, and that is also the name for Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, Threads, YouTube, and whatever else other social platform I forgot to leave out.
And you do something we talked about before going on the air, and you do social media so well, including you do Facebook Lives on occasion. So if people want to get with you on that, you always have so much fun.
Well, I try to plan things out because I guess that's what you're supposed to do, looking at all the coaches that I follow and everything. But sometimes we're here in the studio in the morning and we've just made something, or something happens and we're just like, let's go live and just go with it, and that's always fun to do because I stutter
So
and
let's
stammer a
say,
lot.
right. Well, so let's say that it's somebody that watches this that's outside the area, that isn't in the Toledo area, can't get to your shop. Can you ship stuff?
Oh, yep.
How cool.
I have a box right here that actually this is getting picked up. But we just got an order last night, and I was going through it. It's like, is this pickup or is it going to ship it? But yeah, we ship almost everything except for the larger items, and those are usually marked on the website that they are for local pickup only. But we also do free local delivery, and so that's always a possibility also.
Now, with Christmas coming up, you have anything that people buy for the Christmas season? Because here's the thing, my wife, she loves to decorate for Christmas. In fact, this past weekend, she dragged me to several stores to look at Christmas stuff. So, do you have anything that maybe somebody's looking to add something to their Christmas collection that they could buy from you?
We do a pipe Christmas tree, a tabletop version of a Christmas tree, and we kind of jokingly call it our cat friendly tree, because almost everyone that we've ever sold has been to someone who said, we haven't had a tree for 4 years because the cat won't leave it alone. And so you take this pipe tree home and you set it down, and the cat, I guess, looks at it and goes, yeah, it's not going to be any fun. On my way.
Yeah, we have cats, and so I'll tell you this.
You know,
Uh,
the drama.
there have been some trees that no longer are a part of our household.
Yeah.
But I love your stuff. It's vibrant, it's got great energy, and it feels good. And I love the fact that, and of course, we're at a time of year where people are buying gifts. Let me encourage you. This is a great place, by the way, to go and buy something local. And really, and you'll agree with me, local is amazing because you're going right into local support for us as a community when they buy something from you.
Well, and I'll segue to this before I forget or run out of time. We work with currently about 25 other local artists. That's why the home and gifts to part is now onto our name. And we have items from them, and real briefly, candles, soaps, wax melts, coffees, hot sauces, chocolates, freeze-dried treats, Christmas ornaments, ceramics, pieces of art, 2D art, hand-carved pens. Local authors and local filmmakers have DVDs here, needlework, quilting. I know I'm forgetting stained glass and blown glass, and I know I'm still forgetting more things. But there's a little bit of something that you can find from all those different kinds of things, and we're always working on trying to get even more things. And
So if somebody's
90%
local,
of 90 or more percent of it is local.
see, I love that. So if someone's local, how can they find you? Where are you at?
We're at 5151 South Main Street in Sylvania, and that is in the South Briar Shopping Center. A lot of people know where Tequila Cantina is. That's probably the most popular happy hour spot in town. And there's a big State Farm awning right next door to that, and you enter underneath that awning, and we're on the right side of the building there. You can't miss our great big window with Christmas tree in the window and packages all set, ready to go.
Hey, listen, last question.
Yep.
2024 right around the corner. What is one thing business wise you want to accomplish in 24?
We had this conversation last night. If anyone out there has like a time machine of sorts that can just get me more hours into the day, that's all I want. Because the process of building a lamp, every part has to be scoured with acetone and steel wool, and then they all have to be tightened and they have to be electrified and all that. And that all takes a process. And then we have all these upcycled items. I have a whole room full of musical instruments and traffic lights and parts of planes, trains, and automobiles, literally, and all kinds of, vintage sewing machines, vintage typewriters. The list goes on and on of all these really, really fun things that I want to get made. And there's not time in the day to get it all done. So I'm going to try really hard to figure out a way to just, keep my energy level up, get things done, and make it happen. Because if it's not out here on the floor, you can't see it. And if it's still up in my head, it's not doing any good up in there either. So that's my challenge, is just to put more really fun. We came to this bigger spot. Our old location was only about 500 square feet. We have 1,800 square feet here. And so I said, we can do bigger, better, and more unusual lamps. And that's what's got to happen.
Awesome. Hey, give everybody the address and also your website.
Yep. 5151 South Main Street in Sylvania. And we are at ToledoLampCompany.com and Toledo Lamp Company on all the social media.
Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you, Rob.